warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi, I'm Dewi from TBI 5C. In this video, I will explain my answer to the TEFL middle test which discuss the concept of Merdeka Curriculum, the principle of being a component EFL teacher, formative and summative assessment strategies, and how to design appropriate learning outcomes. And on the first question is the concept of Curriculum Merdeka introduced by the Ministry of Education, Culture, Research and Technology, Kemendikbudristek, is aimed to provide more flexibility and autonomy to school and teacher in designing and implementing the curriculum. In your point of view, what potential problem or issues must EFL teacher anticipate? And this question is about challenge in the Merdeka curriculum for EFL teacher. The Merdeka curriculum provides flexibility for school to development learning according to student needs. However, there are some challenges that EFL teachers should anticipate. Firstly, teacher readiness to adapt to this more independent and project-based method that the independent curriculum has implemented. Many teachers might still struggle to adapt English language teaching that demands communication and collaboration skill due to lack of training or support from the school. The second challenge is the supporting facilities are often limited in some schools. For example, lack of internet access or learning technology can hide their interactive learning experience. And the last challenge is that as an EFL teacher, dealing with diverse student characteristics and also requires adaptation to teacher method, as each student has a different learning style and ability. Moving on, the second question is effective EFL teacher in teaching in the classroom requires a complete and in-depth understanding of the principle of learning and assessment. What crucial principles are needed to qualify you as competent EFL teacher? To be an effective EFL teacher, there are a few key principles that need to be applied. First, a student can approach with encourage student active involvement the classroom such as short group discuss. And second, formative assessment that help teacher understand student progress and provide feedback for improvement. And thirdly, customizing method to suit student individual needs. And finally, create a positive learning environment to support student motivation and confidence. And on the third question is what strategy can be used to provide the effective use of formative and summative assessment in EFL classroom for each element such as listening, speaking, reading, writing, viewing, and presenting. Provide the example. In this question, discuss formative and summative assessment strategy in language skill. For the assessment of listening skill, teacher can use comprehension quizzes as formative assessment and have students summarize the podcast for summative assessment. And in the speaking, group discussion can be a formative tool, while more formal presentation can be used as summative assessment. In reading skill, teacher can use pre-rating activities as formative assessment and essay as summative assessment. And the last question is, for your point of view, how can EFL teacher design learning outcomes? Can learning objective that match the student assessment activity? And in this last question, we talk about designing learning outcomes that are ally needs with assessment. As provide EFL teacher, it is important to design learning objectives that are measurable and aligned with assessment activities. For example, by using the SMART, specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound goals. Approach which make goals specific, measurable, realistic, relevant, and time-bound, we can ensure that every learning effective support the achievement of learning student outcomes. And with this approach, we as provide prospective EFL teacher can provide a more effective and meaningful learning experience for students in developing their English language skill. Thank you very much for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.